So what was your trail name, Steve?
Wiggy.
Wiggy. What year did you through hike?
2010.
Woohoo!
2000.
He's been mentoring us while we've been staying with us, giving us positive encouragement as we get out to hike on this rainy day. And Sandy, or Spinner, has her green water, her electrolyte tabs that has the veggies.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
And Trigger has started calling it pond scum.
Aptly so.
Her pond scum bottle, which I think is hysterical. So we're headed off to go up WAyah Bald today, and we will call you from Rocky Gap.
Rocky Ball.
Rocky Bald. I saw these trees, and it made me smile, made me think of my children. We have these in New Hampshire too. I don't know if these are beech, but they hold their leaves all winter. And my kids would play out in the backyard and in the woods behind our house, and they would call these money trees. They would take a leaf off, and that was their currency, and they would play house in the woods. And I just thought this was so sweet when I saw it. It made me think of their childhood and growing up playing outdoors. So thought I would share that with you. We've just come up a pretty high place. We are now connected with the Bartram Trail, which has a yellow blaze. And I'll walk up a little further and show you that. But I also wanted to show you, I'm going to turn the camera around. And I have my umbrella up today, and somebody had asked about umbrellas in windy conditions. What I have done, it is windy today, we've taken an extra Velcro strap and put it around the base here so that it just holds the balance point a little bit better. And that seems to be counteracting the wind a little bit better. It is tilting a little bit to the side today, but it's not bothering me at all. So let's go up and see the Bartram Trail. It's like a yellow reflective blaze above this white blaze is the Bartram Trail blaze. So we're going to be with that for a little ways. It's the rainy days where we notice all the pretty things close to us because we can't see anything far away. And then I turn around and here's Trigger. And I think we've marketed something new. He's got a Jolly Rancher chaw. He's got, instead of chew in his mouth, he's got a Jolly Rancher in his cheek. I can make mine last a half mile. He can last his 2 miles. Just a little fun fact about WAyah Bald and WAyah Fire Tower. It's W-A-Y-A-H, and it's the Cherokee word for wolf. And it was named for all of the red wolves that used to inhabit this area. And we're officially at 1 mile 119.5, I think, here. So this area was decimated by forest fires about 6 years ago, and the roof burned off. You can see the trees here are all charred. It might be kind of hard to see, but there's remnants of charred trees all over the ground here. And one of the things that's been interesting, I'll try to find some more on the way back down, is the remnants and the burning are great fertilizer, and we've been seeing lots of new growth coming up of trees and rhododendron and just really pretty new growth coming after the fires. I know fires are destructive, but they're also a great fertilizer. It is windy. Well, it says the trail is up here, so I'm going to go up. I don't think it is. I think it's really around. I can't pass up going up a fire tower. One thing I wanted to mention on a day like today, where we're hovering around 40 degrees, dipping a little bit below it, especially as we get higher up and it gets into the lower 40s and into the 30s. This is perfect hypothermia weather. We are sweating, doing some big elevation gains, and it is wet out. And when you get up to the peak of the mountain and start coming down, and you're not expending as much energy and your body's not sweating, all that sweat starts cooling down. And it is a perfect opportunity for your core to chill down. So even though we're slack packing today, and we have left much of our gear back at the bed and breakfast, I wanted to share that what we have done is not only brought our food for the day and an emergency meal just in case. We have our first aid supplies and our stoves with us. We also have split up some emergency gear amongst 3 packs. I am carrying a shelter, my tarp that I use over my hammock. Spinner is carrying her sleeping mat, and Trigger is carrying a sleeping bag. So between the 3 of us, we have a full set of gear for emergencies. If one person does get injured or has problems, or if we get stuck in an amazing deluge or lightning storm and we need to get under some shelter, we have the ability to do that. So I just wanted to share that slack packing is not intended to be an unsafe method of transportation. You still need to think about what your necessities are, and when you're traveling with other people, it's easy to split that up and carry emergency gear with you. Spinner and I just stopped because this foliage is so beautiful on these little guys here. And then as I looked out, it looked like we were walking down the yellow brick road. This grass that's wintered over, that's yellow, that hasn't turned to green yet. It just felt really, really pretty. So I wanted to share that with you. Coming down to Burningtown Gap. And what do we see? A sight for sore eyes. We got trail magic. What a nice surprise. You know, on a weekday, somebody took some time out of their life to come do this for us. Gosh, life is good. Seriously, folks, if you do not believe that the world is good, you need to come on the trail. What is there to eat here?
The green tea.
Okay. What else?
The water.
There's water.
And Kool-Aid.
And Kool-Aid.
And Kool-Aid. And corn dog.
Did you tell me pancakes?
And fruit.
Look at this.
And toya.
And
Dogs.
cantaloupe?
And corn dogs. And corn dogs.
Corn dogs?
And salad.
Yum. Are you going to eat with us? So can you tell me your name?
WAyah.
Corn dog's gonna be ready.
And I'm right here.
You are? And you hiked the trail last year?
Yeah.
With your family?
And I'm 3.
You're 3? You got carried on the trail?
So last year, I started with my wife. She's in the blue jacket somewhere, and our 6 kids. Oh, there's my wife. And we started at Springer Mountain on March 1st. So we came right through this point, right on this day, basically. And we summited. Well, we didn't make it to the top. They stopped us 2 miles short because we had a 2-year-old. But we summited Katahdin August 9th after 161 days. So she's the youngest female to have ever hiked the Appalachian Trail.
Wow.
Wait, say that again. Tell me. You tell me.
I don't even know if she knows.
You're the youngest female to ever hike the Appalachian Trail?
Our trail name is The Family because there was 8 of us, and we're a family. And people kept on saying, "Oh, are you guys the family? Are you guys the family?" And we're like, "Yeah, we're the family." So that's how we got it. And
corn dog, please.
yeah, you can have a corn dog in just a second. And we didn't want to get individual trail names because that'd be like 6 or 7 other names I'd have to memorize.
Wow, this is pretty lit.
Now that's a fryer. This is making French fries, and the moisture in the potatoes is causing the flame.
Yeah, there's lots of YouTube.